Today's Toy Spot, we're having a look at the NECA Simpsons 25 of the Greatest Guest Stars, Series 3, Leonard Nimoy. Recommended for ages 14 and up. This comes to us from the folks over at NECA Toys. Really happy that NECA is continuing to produce the Simpsons figures. Now, above and beyond the 25 greatest guest stars, I'm hoping that they're going to give us more Simpsons figures as well, and some of the more common Simpsons characters, like the Simpsons themselves. I'd really love to see them releasing more of those. Warning: choke and hazard not suitable for under 3 years of age, as this does contain small parts. Down below, a picture of Leonard Nimoy. Also on the back, Leonard Nimoy comes to us from Season 8, Episode 10. Leonard Nimoy in the Springfield Files. And also, I think Leonard Nimoy was also in Marge versus the Monorail, which would have predated Season 8. But it says, science fiction icon Leonard Nimoy narrated Season 8's The Springfield Files, which saw Homer seemingly encounter a glowing green being from another world. The alien, quote-unquote, turned out to be deliriously drugged Mr. Burns, but Leonard saved the day anyway by joining Mr. Burns in a happy song. Speaking of Leonard Nimoy and this particular episode, I would hope that maybe one day we might get a Mulder and Scully as Simpsons. That would be kind of cool. Other figures available in this set are Penn Jillette, Teller from Penn and Teller. We have Lisa Simpson in The Great Simpsina. We have Milhouse Van Houten in Insane Clown Poppy. Stephen King in Insane Clown Poppy. And then we've got Michael Stipe, Peter Buck, and Mike Millis from REM, from Homer the Mo. Mr. Burns from the Springfield Files, and Bret Hart in The Old Man and the Lisa. You can collect them all, and you can head over to www.necaonline.com, where you can check out the Simpsons pieces that they're producing, as well as a whole slew of different properties as well. Spot's going to take a break and get this opened up. When we come back, we're going to get a better look at Leonard Nimoy. There's more heading your way, guys. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. So, having a look at Leonard Nimoy, he's really a neat-looking figure. Once again, NECA has done a fantastic job on these Simpsons property pieces, because once again, they scale perfectly in with the figures that we've gotten before from the Simpsons world of Springfield. The only thing obviously missing from the NECA's release of their figures is that they have no chip whatsoever, which is not something I'm going to lose a lot of sleep over. The coloring is very nice on Leonard Nimoy. I dig in the gold, metallic gold that they put on his jacket. As opposed to it just being a matte gold, this metallic really stands out. From a likeness perspective, yes, I would say it does look like Leonard Nimoy. Fascinating. He's a pretty tall figure in the scope of some of the other figures, Simpsons figures that we've gotten. He's not the tallest figure, but yeah, he's still definitely a good size. Paint's very clean on him. He doesn't come with any sort of accessories or anything like that. Maybe if he had come with the book that he's reading, or again, like as a nod to the Monorail episode, which I'm almost 100% certain that he was in the episode, because certainly at the end he says, "Well, my work is done." And they say, "Well, you didn't do anything." And he's like, "Didn't I?" And then I think he just kind of beams out. But yeah, I mean, that is a perfect likeness to Leonard Nimoy. I wonder when the Simpsons figures are released, and I'm sure they're probably given to the celebrities. I don't think the celebrities have to really outright pay for them. I wonder if the celebrities look at them and think, I don't know. I don't know if I would say that looks a lot like me. Would Leonard Nimoy say, "Wow, I don't know, did you get my hooked nose right? Did you get my weak chin in there as well?" I mean, it does look like Leonard Nimoy, though. Perhaps not without the Spock ears and eyebrows, but that is definitely Leonard Nimoy. For your articulation, Leonard Nimoy's head does rotate left and right. He has arm articulation, no hand articulation, and no hand articulation and no waist articulation. Essentially, it's basically just the arms and the head. But really, that is what we were getting with the Simpsons toys before. NECA has basically just taken the existing core figures that we were getting before from World of Springfield and elevating them up. The trade-off is a likeness that I think looks as if Leonard Nimoy was taken right out of the episode. I haven't opened the other ones yet, and I'm pretty sure Bret Hart might be potentially my favorite. Just call it a soft spot. But I do dig Leonard Nimoy quite a bit. Leonard Nimoy, fantastic work by NECA. Leonard Nimoy, I'm going to give him an 8.5. Today's Toy Spot, we were having a look at the NECA Simpsons 25 of the Greatest Guest Stars Series 3, Leonard Nimoy. Stay tuned, guys. Spot's going to have more of the Simpsons 25 of the Greatest Guest Stars. Those videos will definitely be heading your way. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.